is Money Monday, and we are getting financially fit for 2024. And today, we are exploring investment options to shape up and secure a thriving future.
That's what we all need. Here to help us guide us through this with her insights today is Real Simple Lauren Iannotti. Thank you so much for being here, Lauren.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Great to have you here with us to share your expertise. So we know that everybody wants to try to make the most of their dollar, especially right now when times are tough. But you are recommending now to invest more in your HSA account. Why is that?
Right. So I don't know if everybody knows what an HSA is.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Health savings account. It's something probably your employer offers. It's something you probably pass by during enrollment. You're not sure if it's for you. You're not sure if you need it. I think you might want to give it some consideration. Here's why. If you've ever been hit with a high deductible, high copay, some kind of expensive medication that you had to purchase, this helps you with that. It's pre-tax. It comes right out of your paycheck. It goes into an account, and it grows. It's actually going to grow there, and you're going to be able to pull from it without any penalty for medical expenses that might hit you throughout the year. And not only that, it rolls over year to year. And because it's growing, it just gets bigger and bigger. So if you don't need it, and God bless you, that's great. Let's hope you don't need it. It waits for you. And then if you need it in retirement, you'll have this fund there for you to pull from. There's actually another version, an FSA, which is similar, but it's more short-term, doesn't accrue, doesn't grow. And you have to use it before the end of the year. So we like the HSA because it's going to be there for you this year or next year or whenever.
That's so
you
important.
say we should also invest in an IRA.
Totally. I think an IRA. So like everybody knows about their 401k. Everybody knows the things they're supposed to be doing. Not everybody's considered an IRA, which is an individual retirement account. So we know retirement looms. We know it's there, and we need to be saving money for it. This helps you do that. You get it through your bank or through your brokerage, wherever you're doing your investing. There are two main kinds. There's a Roth and there's a traditional. Both of them have crazy tax benefits. It's something that you want to do. It's something you're going to park your money in, and you're going to forget about it. And over time, it's going to grow. The more you can put in, if you can put it on a regular basis, great. The Roth is the only difference between the two of them. The Roth, you pay taxes on when you're putting it in, and the traditional, you pay taxes when you're pulling it out. So they're not tax-free, but they have tax benefits, and they will accrue, they will earn for you and wait for you. And then when if you're smart and you don't pay too much attention to them and you just put the money away, they'll be there for you in your retirement when you need them.
And when we speak about retirement and long-term investing, we talk about a 401k, but there's also some other great long-term investments that you recommend.
Totally. I think people, they go to the things they know they're supposed to do, and then they get to a point where they're like, I want to try thinking about other things, more ways to sort of grow my money. And if you're not like taking advantage of there's so many ways to do that. If you're not taking advantage of them, you're kind of leaving money on the table. So one thing we recommend is opening a brokerage account. You can do that with any brokerage firm. It's kind of a generalized term, and it can include mutual funds, and it can include stocks, it can include whatever you want to.
ETFs.
Yeah,
right?
ETFs. So ETFs are kind of amazing. Exchange traded funds they're called. This is like a mutual fund. It's a thing that you invest money in if you want to get into the stock market, but you don't know that much about it maybe, and you just think. You don't want the super high risk. So it's basically it's a fund. It's a bundle of stocks, which means automatic diversity. So there are different stocks in there. So if one goes up, one goes down, you end up doing okay. Oftentimes they're attached to an index like an S&P 500, which means they do well when it does well, and it tends to do well in the long run. And they're low fee. When you do a mutual fund, you're doing that through a person. There are people behind it. There are analysts. There's a lot of fees involved. When you do an ETF, when you're buying an ETF, it's gonna be an algorithm. So it's a lower entry rate for fees. It's much more liquid. You can get your money back out if you need to.
That's important.
It's great. You might want to do that. We're talking about putting stuff for retirement. You're not going to be able to get that stuff out. So this is a lot more liquid than that. So it's something to consider. You can talk, there are a lot of companies doing them now. iShares is a major one, and it's has had a successful track record, and you can do that. You do your homework, and you can see the track record, and you can see how it's going to do. So even if you're not really comfortable and you're not super familiar with trading stocks, this is a good way to dip a toe in.
And you want to see that money grow, right?
Yeah, thank you very much. We appreciate it so much, Lauren Iannotti. And be sure to pick up the latest issue of Real Simple wherever magazines are sold.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.